Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone, especially to my respected lecturer, Sir SHAHIRU bin SHAFIAI. My name is Nur Syaratul Aisyah binti Muhammad Rohani. I am from Group MBA 1193A. In this video, I would like to talk about online transfer. I am going to explain detail about the advantages, disadvantages, and many more. So, without further ado, let's begin. As we know that nowadays, we could literally do everything with our fingertips. We can find informative knowledge and do everything through the internet that can make our life easier, especially online transfer. What is online transfer? Online transfer is the process of transfer funds from one account to another through the system. It is also the amount that transferred instantly to beneficiary account upon confirmation and successful transfer. Online money transfer is where the old-fashioned concept of wiring money converges with the modern technology of electronic funds transfer, or we call it as EFT. People usually will use EFT all the time. It is because it's simply completely electronic ways of transferring money from one bank account to another bank account. For instance, we used to make payment on shopping, pay bills, online purchases, and so on. How does online transfer works? Online transfer requires a complete or other device such as smartphones, an internet connection, and a bank or debit card. In order to access the service, clients need to register for their bank's online banking service. In order to register, they need to create a password. Once that's done, they can use the service to do all their banking. Move on to the advantages of online banking. There are 6 advantages that I would like to explain. First, open checking saving and other account online. Basically, we can check our account through the online banking transfer. We can keep an eye in our transaction and account balance all the time. Second, transfer money electronically. Instead of writing checks, this way is faster and more efficient. It is because the fund will get transferred from one account to another account in the glimpse of an eye. We can also control the management of several accounts easily through the internet banking. Next, it is passbookless, where once upon a time, we used to have bank book, but now we can access everything using our fingertips. Next, is deposit checks using mobile devices. This way is efficient. It is because we don't have to stand in the queue to pay off our bills. We also don't have needs to keep all the receipts of our bills, as now we can easily view our transaction on our phone, or we can do it in the devices. Fifth one is it is safer than traditional banking. This means that we must go to ATM in order to bank in our money. By doing that, we had exposed ourselves to hazard which probably may lead to being robbed or lost our money. During this pandemic, we might expose ourselves to COVID-19 if we still prefer doing the traditional banking. Lastly, the advantages of online transfer is speedy loan application process. It is available all the time. We can perform our tasks from anywhere and anytime that related to online banking, even at night or on the holidays or when the banks are closed. Next, I am going to talk about the disadvantages of online banking. Firstly, it is hard to understand and be practiced by some people. All generations might find this way a little bit difficult. This is because they are still new to the technology and there are not many websites that serve instructions on how to do it. This might cause difficulties for them. Besides that, it is high risk for security of transaction. If you are a seller or someone who usually exposes your bank account for business purposes, your account information might get hacked by unauthorized people over the internet. This shows that it is not safe to expose our bank account to strangers. Lastly, cannot access if server is down. This is one problem that usually happens. It might occur because of internet connection or website itself under maintenance, or sometimes the ATM nearby serve you down due to high usage of other users. At this point, you really need to use cash, especially during emergency, and this can cause a big difficulty to go on. Online transfer services are a range of banking and other services that use electronic equipment like ATM, debit card services, SMS banking, and many more. Basically, there are no charges on the online transfer of funds. However, there is some maximum limit on fund transfer per customer according to the bank.